Recently, I took a trip to Đà Lạt and Vũng Tàu. Looking back, I realized that what made this journey special wasn't places themselves. It was a way I felt while experiencing them. Before the trip, I had spent a long time working hard. Like many people, I was focused on responsibilities, goals, and the endless list of things that needed to be done. Every day seems to move quickly. There was always another task to finish, another problem to solve, and another goal to chase. At some point, I became so used to being busy that I almost forgot what it felt like to simply enjoy a moment. That is why this trip affected me so deeply. As I walked through unfamiliar streets, sat in coffee shops, watched the scenery, and spent time doing absolutely nothing productive, I noticed something interesting. The things that brought me the most happiness were actually very simple. Not luxury, not excitement, and not anything extraordinary. Just time. Time to breathe. Time to think, time to notice things I would normally ignore. For the first time in the world, I wasn't rushing toward the next task. I wasn't thinking about work every minute. I wasn't measuring my day by how much I accomplished. I was simply present. And what made me realize something important. Many of us spend our lives chasing happiness as if it's a destination waiting for somewhere in the future. We tell ourselves that we'll finally be happy when we earn more money, achieve a certain goal, buy something we want, or reach the next stage of life. But happiness is strange. Sometimes it appears in the moments when nothing spectacular is happening. A quiet morning, a beautiful view, a conversation, a peaceful work, or a deep breath. The problem is that we often move too fast to notice these moments. This trip reminded me that rest is not a reward for being productive enough. Rest is a necessary part of living a meaningful life. Working hard is important. Ambition is important. Building a better future is also important. But if we spend all our time preparing for life, we may forget to actually live it. What made this trip meaningful was not that I escaped my responsibilities for a few days. It was that I remember that my value is not measured only by my achievement. I remember that peace is not something I have to earn. And I remember that flight is happening right now, not someday in the future. When the trip ended, I came home with photos and memories, but I also came home with a different perspective. Success feels better when it is balanced with rest. Achievement feels more meaningful when we take time to appreciate it, and happiness becomes easier to find when we stop treating it as a finish line. Maybe that's a lesson I wanted to share through this journey. Sometimes the greatest gifts we can give ourselves is permission to slow down long enough to notice how beautiful life already is.